Well, as the Mel Yellow Racing Series was making its first visit to Michigan yesterday, the Castrol GTX Cup Series is actually in its second visit to Michigan this season. As the season starts to round the far turn and heads for home here, as we are in the second visit to Michigan Speedway, home to stop number 21 of this series this season. It is the running of the Champion Spark Plug 400s. We're set for 30 laps of racing on his very fast 2-mile D-shaped racetrack in the Irish Hills of Brooklyn, Michigan. Michigan Speedway is of course the track we're at here today. And here's the starting lineup for today's running event. On the pole, it is Charles Sanford, car 24, the DuPont Chevrolet, two-tomer this season so far. He's alongside Jesse Turner in 17, the Western Auto Chevrolet, still yet to win this season, and he hopes to before the season's over, obviously. The second row has car 26, Daniel Voiles, the Quaker State Ford. He's alongside another Ford, a two-time winner, Dylan Young. He won at Martinsville, and he also won the last race we brought on the tour at Watkins Glen. Third row, car 99, Levi McIntyre, the XI Batteries SKF Ford. He only three-time winner season so far. He's alongside car number 4, William Brockville, Kodak Vilm Chevrolet. Next row down is Keith Batson, car 28, Texaco Haviland Ford, and he's alongside number 22, Dylan Poteet, the Caterpillar Toyota. Row 5 is car 44, Alex Mueller in the Hot Wheels Chevrolet, and number 1, Stephen Colon in the Mopar Dodge. He won the season in the first race at Pocono. Next row down has car number 21, Quentin Moore, the Citgo Ford, and number 5, Phil Parker. Quentin won the season in the 600 at Charlotte. Here. Next row down has car 33, Harrison Ponder, the Skull Bandit Chevrolet, and number 94, Kana-chan TV Chevrolet of Jessica Shelton is alongside. Next row down is car number 29. That is Zachary Fitzwater in the Hardy Chevrolet. He's won twice so far this season. He won the Brickyard 400 at Indy. He also won a second stop at Pocono this season. He's alongside Cole Beaver, who won a season at North Wilkesboro, the GM Gibbert Chevrolet, car number 3. Next row down has two-tomer this season so far. It's Rafael Duke in the number 20 Home Depot Chevrolet. He won the Daytona 500 and Rockingham this season. He's flying by car number 10, Cat Batson, a pair of orange cars in that row in the Tide Ford. Next row down is car number 01, Laura Chung in the U.S. Army Chevrolet, and number 34, Love's Travel Stop Ford of James Sykes. Next row down is number 42, Trent Donovan, who came oh so close to win at Watkins Glen, the last race of the tour. He finished second in that event. Number 42, Haviland Dodge. He's flanked by car 71, the Lifeboy Chevrolet of Ryan Butcher. Next row down is number 11, Benjamin Miles at FedEx Office Toyota, excuse me. He's alongside another Toyota. It is Benjamin Miles. Another Toyota. Benjamin Miles is in the 11 car, the 18 car, the Interstate Batteries Toyota of Nathan Ormond's alongside of him. Excuse me on that one. So I got my name screwed up here. I always do. Next row down is number 66. That is Eric Monaco, the Phillips 66 Trop Arctic Toyota, and number 45, Spree Prepaid Phone Car Chevrolet of Joshua Osborne. Next row down is number 98. It's Seth Cole in the Haas Automation Ford. He's alongside number 15, Nathan Hudson, in the Quality Care Ford, car number 15. Next row, 43, it is Mike Becker, the STP Chevrolet, and number 16, Gabby Conklin in the Family Channel Ford. Next row down is number 88. It is Matt McIntyre and Austin Reed in car number 6, the Valvoline Ford. Next row is number 30, Roberto Crown Jr., the Pennzoil Chevrolet, and number 68, Country Time Ford of Cody McGurk. And it's number 48, Caleb Bugler, the Lowe Chevrolet, and number 70, Rumpel Furniture AC Sparkplug Chevrolet of Dana Bouchard. Next row down is number 14, Allison Rain, and number 8, Amanda Evans. Next row down is Kyle Matthews, hoping for the Michigan sweep this season. He won here earlier this season. Number 25, Kodiak Chevrolet. He's also a three-timer this season so far. He's also won twice, I should say. He won Elsa at Sonoma. Beside him would be car number 12, Zach Winkle, is running shotgun, the winner at Dover this season. It's JT Bryan. Here's the command. Comes the command to fire the engines here at Michigan.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
Command is to begin to fire the engines as we're set for racing here today. Pace car leads the field off pit road for the pace lap. We'll be back for the start of the race right after this. field. Rounding through turns number 3 and 4 right now as we're set for to take the green flag here today at this big 2 mile, as we mentioned, a big 2 mile D-shaped racetrack at Michigan Speedway. In-car cameras today. Charles Sanford has one of our cameras in today's race here, along also with Dylan Young and Levi McIntyre. Those will be our 3 in-car cameras in today's race here at Michigan Speedway as the pace car comes off on the pit road. And the field anticipates a green flag, and they get it, and we are racing at Michigan. And Charles Sanford did not get a good start here as this car kind of hiccuped a little bit on the start. And they thunder up into turn number 1 here, and 3 wide already. Keith Batson wants to take the lead here early in this event. As from his 7th starting position, he is already trying for 3rd position now as they come down the backstretch. Speeds here are going to be very fast here on this track, as it always is. They're about 200 miles an hour a lap here, almost 200 miles an hour a lap. I should say they qualify here at 202 for the pole. And Charles Sanford, after that bad start, though, still comes back to lead the first lap of this race here. First lap at 177 miles an hour, but that's not indicative of what we're seeing throughout this race. And Quentin Moore from 11th starting position is up to 2nd place already. Trying to take 2nd position from Alex Miller in the 44 machine. Here comes 29, Zachary Fitzwater, who's been on a hot streak as of late. Except for a bad run at Watkins Glen, though, in here, and look at this mess. Levi McIntyre trying to bust out of this pack of cars right here as they come into turn number 1 again here. 3 wide, about 2, maybe 3 rows deep here as they come through the first and second turns here. Keith Batson up on the high side, Cole Bieber also on the high side in the 3 car. Eric Monaco, who's trying to work his way up through the field here, and with several cars just breaking out of this pack of cars here and using the inside lane to their advantage. And boy, they are making some daring moves there. Seth Cole's going to go 4 wide, come off turn number 4. This track is wide enough to do so. Of course, you know Seth Cole, his motto is never lift, and he is not lifting right now. You can about bet on that. They touch it here. The 10 and the 5 cars all do. Oh, this is not going to be pretty coming off that second corner here. And somehow they made it. 3 wide back here right there. Caleb Fogler, Daniel Bouchard, Keith Batson, Nathan Orman, and Harrison Ponder trying to hook their way through the field here, along with Fogler and Hudson. And Dylan Young, who started this race in 4th position, has already shuffled back to the back here. And this is what we may see all day here at Michigan Speedway. I tell you what, these cars giving this kind of racing is no quarter give, and that is for darn sure. As you ride inside of Dylan Young in the number 2 machine, up ahead of him is the 26 car of Daniel Boyles, who started this race 3rd in the field, and he's already in the back of the pack as well too. Kyle Matthews in the 25 car, and inside of Young, trying to make his way through the field as he hit through the back of the 30 car of Roberto Crown Jr. You see the speed for Dylan Young in the turn number 1 at 206 miles an hour in the turn 1 here at Michigan. His last up over 196 miles an hour. Some fast speeds here, as we mentioned. We always say this track is very, very fast at Michigan. And boy, you can tell these guys are having a lot of fun out here today here. As now Young moves his way to the inside lane. Now Kyle Matthews is stuck on the high side now after working his way through the field a little bit. In the meantime, Allison Rain trying to work her way through the field right here. Jessica Shelton was hooked up with Allison, and now she gets pushed up to the high side by Jesse Turner in the 17 machine. And oh, they're going to be close off that second corner again. Boy, we're almost 7 laps into the event, and so far it has been absolutely just craziness. And meantime, Quentin Moore has taken the lead here as he, Fitzwater, Sanford, and Rafael Aducas all busted out from this pack of cars here. Trent Donovan is in 5th, Laura Chung is 6th. Then battle for 7th between Mike Becker and Eric Monaco. Benjamin Miles and Matt McIntyre trying to hook up through this field here. There you see Levi McIntyre, Harrison Ponder, Nathan Ormond, Cat Batson, Ryan Butcher in the 71 car, and the 98 of Seth Cole. Seth has now been shuffled to the back here, looks like here. And here comes the rest of the field. They're trying to make their way up to the front of the pack here. Seth dropped back to the 16th position. So things have quieted down in the front of the field here. Zachary Fitzwater in 29 running second position here. Like I said, he's been one of the fastest cars out here the last few races here, except as we mentioned at Watkins Glen when he qualified poorly and finished in the back of the pack in that race. But other than that, he had a win in the second race at Pocono and a win at the Brickyard 400 at Indianapolis. And you can bet that Indy win was probably one of Fitzwater's biggest wins in his career here. And of course, you could say the same for Rafael Duque, after winning the Daytona 500 this season as well too in the 20 machine. He also won at Rockingham, the second race of the season. Charles Sanford, meantime, both his wins have come on plate tracks here as he thunders down to second place now in the 24 car after a huge run through the third and fourth corners he's gotten. But Charles's wins came in the Winston 500 at Talladega, and he also won the Pepsi 400 at Daytona. So Charles trying to look for his first non-plate win this season, though. But he does have two wins this season, though. So at least that's better than none, obviously. Quentin Morrison, who was leading, has now been shuffled to fourth position. He won the 600 at Charlotte this season, looking for his third championship this season. He's not out of it in the point. He's not out of it in the points, though. However, but Quentin has said he is hoping for improvement from performance from some of the other cars he's gotten to stable. But I think the problem, obviously with that is the competition here is so very, very tight as it has been this season. That's easy said than done. Laura Chung, meantime, car number 01, she's in 5th position. She's gotten by Trent Donovan right now in the number 01 car. And Laura, I think, is a win looking for a place to happen. And I've been saying that for about the last few races. She has been a win looking for a place to happen right now. Her best finish in this series was a second in California a couple 3 seasons back. But she's been in the top 5. She's been in the top 10. She's been about almost everywhere except first this season. And then she's hoping to change that here. If not today, then hopefully, if not today, then maybe throughout the last races of the season. And we have 10 races left there after this race at Michigan. So as we mentioned, this season is about to round the far turn and head for home. Trent Donovan running in 6th position. 7th is Mike Becker. Becker has been kind of a hit and miss proposition this season, obviously too, but here this season driving the all blue number 43 machine. He's had the scheme since about I want to say either this race or the 400 at Daytona, one of the two, but he's been in the all blue car. He debuted the scheme at the Winston at Charlotte this season. Becker right now running in 7th position, number 43 car. Benjamin Miles is in 8th. Eric Monica's 9th, and Levi McIntyre right now runs in 10th position as you jump on board with Levi McIntyre in car number 99. He won the season at Talladega, the Die-Hard 500 at Talladega. He also won at Riverside, and he also won the season, I believe, at Darlington, the second race here. And look at the speed for McIntyre, 209 miles an hour to turn number 1. Goes to number 99 XI Batteries board, and he is closer to the back of this pack of cars, and look at him go. Levi's last time by 201.416 miles an hour. Well, that's his best lap, I should say. 201.303 was his last lap, I should say. As they come down off turn number 4 here, and McIntyre now falls in behind Harrison Ponder in car 33. Levi running in 11th position right now. Ponder up to 10th, and speaking of car number 10, speaking of number 10, there is car 10, Cat Batson car running in 12th position. Seth Cole in in 13th position as he's gotten by Nathan Hudson. There's another Nathan Ormond, running in 16th position. Let's take a look at the fastest lap of the race so far here at Michigan. So far, the fastest lap of the race there is being set by Eric Monaco at 201.839 miles an hour. And all 10 cars at over 201 miles an hour as far as fastest laps of the race are concerned. Charles Sandberg, meantime, has taken the lead back away from the 29 Zachary Fitzwater as we're almost halfway home. Oh, actually, we are halfway home, 17 of 30. So we'll have 13 to go this time by here in car 24, looking for a start victory of the season. But closing in behind that duo of Laura Chung and Trent Donovan. And how about Benjamin Miles at the 4th position? Now he's busted out through this pack as well too. Miles won the season at Atlanta, and he zips by Chung as they come out turn number 2, or tries to, I should say. Dips low, and he's got 3rd position now. Dunham up to 2nd place there. Now what's Trent going to do with Charles Sanford? It's going to be the question here. And Trent, remember, he finished 2nd at the last race in the tour at Watkins Glen. And Trent is not known as a road racer. I bet you that surprised Trent a bit too, that he finished that high up at the Glen. And that 42 is coming with a beat on that 24 car. In the turn number 1, Trent's got a run through turns number 1 and 2, but Charles chops him off a little bit as they come off that 2nd turn. Chung back up to the 3rd spot, Miles in 4th. 5th is Monaco. 6th position is Becker. 7th is LeDuc. Quentin Moore in 8th. 9th is Cat Madsen. And battle for 10th here comes Seth Cole for 10th position. He's going to bring Nathan Hudson with him. And how about JT Bryant in the 7 car up to the top 15 now? Let's see where he's clocked at this time by. And the Zurich Santa Fe Ford is now up to the 13th position as he's trying to get by Zachary Fitzwater in 29. Fitzwater now back to 13th, and Bryant up to 12th. Nathan Ormond running 14th. 15th is Gabby Conklin, or actually make that maybe Kyle Matthews probably for 15th. Let's remember, Kyle started 39th in this race, and he has zipped his way up to the field. He only takes 14th, but he takes 13th as well too. And we still got 10 laps remaining in this race, though, so anything can happen at Michigan, and usually does. But and if Kyle keeps that inside lane, that could be bad news for everybody else in this field, for the front pack of this field here, possibly. But as long as he's got drafting help, that's the trick here at Michigan, is the draft of another driver. Matthews moves to the low side, gets past Conklin. See where Kyle's clocked at this time by. Dana Bouchard and Jesse Turner now entering the picture as well too. The 70 and 17 cars here. Kyle this time by clocked in 14th position right now. So he's moved up 25 spots since the drop of the green flag. But meantime, Charles Sandberg continues in control of this field here as he's got now. It'll be 8 to go this time by. But Trent Dunham is trying to close up right here. So is Benjamin Miles. Here comes Monaco, and he's actually battle now with the 21 car of Quentin Moore. And throw Mike Becker in this mix as well too in the 43 machine. And Becker to the low side is for, I think, 5th position. And 2 of the most iconic numbers of the sport, the 43 and the 21. The Petty Enterprises car and the Wood Brothers cars. Throws you back to the days of David Pearson and Richard Petty right here back in the 70s, obviously, as they go through turns number 3 and 4 now. And here comes LeDuc there. He pushes behind Becker, and here comes Quentin again, trying to take the position from Eric Monaco. Quentin started this race in 11th position, and he had the lead for a while too during this race, and he wants to take it back though. And of course, comes off the 2nd turn, and he gets by Monaco now, and that puts him in the 5th position. And now he closes up on the back of the 11 car of Benjamin Miles. He gets by Trent Donovan, tries to, and he does. And so that moves, well, actually that moves more up to third position now. Maybe he was fourth when he got by Monaco. And see if he can try to get by Benjamin Miles, which it looks like he might. 6 laps to go here at Michigan. But Miles has got the high side working to his advantage here as they come out off the second turn here. Miles takes back second place now. More to third. Here comes Rafael Leduc like a shot out of a cannon up to fourth position now as he zips by Mike Becker. And here comes Laura Chung in the 01 car. And where did Nathan Ormond come from in the 18 car? Both the Nathans, Ormond and Hudson's up there now. And remember I said Kyle Matthews started 39th. He is up to the top 10 now. Don't look now, but here comes that 25 car. Matthews has won twice this season, and Michigan was one of those wins here back in the first race we ran here. He's looking for the Michigan sweep there, but not sure. But the laps are winding down. We'll be down to 4 to go. Matthews that time by clocked up to the 9th position now, so he has picked up a grand total of, let's see, started 39th in his race. So he's quickly picked up a grand total of 30 spots in this race. Here comes Rafael Leduc, low side, tries to get Benjamin Miles, but meantime, look at Quentin Moore, car 21. Trying to close up to the back of Charles Sanford, number 24, the pole sitter for this event, at 202 miles an hour. And Moore started this race 11th position. In 11th position, Benjamin Miles started about almost mid-pack. And he's up to second place now. Here comes that number 11. Rafael Leduc up there. Here comes 43 car of Mike Becker. He's up to the 5th position now, or tries to take. We'll see where they're all clocked at this time by here. In the meantime, and oh my gosh, how did Matthews? Oh, where is he at now? He was 9th the last time by, and he's picked up now 3 more spots. He's up to 6th position now, and this is going to be for 5th. And battle for the lead. Battle for the lead here. Charles Sammer versus the 11 car of Benjamin Miles, and Miles in the 11 car, and Leduc's going to go with his teammate in the 11 car. Mike Becker's in this mix right now, and that 24 car is going to be a sitting duck. So move Benjamin Miles up to the lead now. So they're coming for the white flag. They'll have 1 to go already in this race. Can Benjamin Miles hold them all off here? Mike Becker has not won in a long time in this series, as he wants to take that famous number 43 to victory lane here. They're side by side. They're nose to nose in the backstretch here in the 3rd turn now. Becker trying to go. He's got to run to that 3rd and 4th turns now. Here they come up the 4th turn. What's Becker going to do? Is he going to go to the inside of Miles? Yes, he is. He comes to the inside to the start finish line. They come. He is going to be short at the line. Benjamin Miles wins at Michigan. Wow, what a finish here. The number 11 FedEx office Toyota goes to victory lane in the Champion Spark Plug 400. Benjamin Miles makes the pass, coming to the white flag, and takes the win here today. Average speed 197.856 miles an hour. Boy, that was some good racing we've had all day long here on this track here. 2nd place will go to Mike Becker. 3rd place will go to Quentin Moore. 4th to Nathan Hudson. Nathan Ormond comes home 5th. 6th place will go to Kyle Matthews after starting 39th in the field. He ends up finishing 6th. Pickup of about, if my calculations are correct, there are 33 spots in the field. So if that doesn't win him the Goodies Hard Charger Award, I don't know what does. 7th will go to Rafaela Duke. Charles Sanford, oh so close. He comes home in 8th position after starting from the pole. He led the most laps. And unfortunately, the pack of cars got him coming to the white flag in this race there. But Shuffle was on at Michigan, so what can you do right there? But Charles, still a good day for him. He finishes 8th in the field. 9th will go to Cat Batson, then a Tide Machine, and 10th will go to Trent Donovan. So that will do it here today at Michigan Speedway. Just a tremendous event here today in the Champion Spark Plug 400. And so 21 races are in the books and 10 races left to go on the season for the Cup Series. It's starting, and it'll all start at the next race on the tour, the night race at Bristol Motor Speedway, the Busch 500. It's going to be exciting. Going to be always exciting in that half-mile bull ring in the northeastern portion of Tennessee. 11th will go to Jesse Turner. 12th to Zachary Fitzwater. 13th to Seth Cole. Laura Chung 14th. Levi McIntyre 15th. Eric Monaco comes home 16th. 17th to JT Bryant. Cole Beaver 18th. 19th Matt McIntyre. 20th to go to Keith Batson. Danny Bouchard 21st. 22nd will go to Ryan Butcher. Dylan Young, Dylan Young finishes 20. Dylan Young finishes 23rd. 24th will go to Daniel Voiles. 25th to Phil Parker. And then Harrison Ponder 26th. Joshua Osborne 27th. Alex Miller 28th. Cody McGirt 29th. Dylan Poteet 30th. 31st will go to Caleb Vogler. Then Gabby Conklin, Stephen Cologne, James Sykes matches his car number in 34th. Austin Reed, William Brock, Roberto Crown Jr. 37th, Zach Winkle 38th, Jessica Shelton way back in 39th, not a factor at all, and she usually runs good at Michigan as well too, usually she does. And Allison Rain was 40th, and Amanda Evans back in 41st position. So that will do it here today at Michigan Speedway. If you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything on this channel. We got in-our races, we got gaming videos, we got in-our online videos. Whatever the president of the NNSCRA says Seth Cole desires to have for his channel, be sure to check out Seth's Duracell Cup Series, the main series on his channel. And if you want in on future seasons of Seth Series, then be sure to get with Seth, and he'll get you going. And of course, the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel is not the only channel that does NNSCRA offline series. Of course, also 2 other channels does so as well too. Those channels being X8675398588X. That's Dylan Young's channel, the man who does the NNSCRA Spectrum Mobile Cup Series. And also ThrashManiac99, Levi McIntyre's channel, the man who does the NNSCRA Marvel Studios Cup Series. So be sure to subscribe to those 2 channels for that and some other cool stuff. And also, as I mentioned, subscribe to this channel here, the NNSCRA Sports Gaming channel, for some cool stuff as well too. So that will do it here today at Michigan Speedway. For now, this is James Qualls. This has been a production of the NNSCRA celebrating 10 years of offline racing at its best. We'll see you at Bristol for the Busch 500 night race.